Hi, I'm Gamma. In this video, I want to show you basically the three most important sites where I get my scores from for the videos I put up on the Gamma 1734 channel. Unfortunately, I cannot always put the link of the sheet music or answer the comments, of which I get a lot. And it's not addressed to me. I mean, if you know the score, please help others and post the link. Help yourselves. I cannot do everything, but I hope that this video will really help, because basically it's 3 pages where I get all my scores from. The first one is probably the one you know most, is imslp.org, as you can see here on the top left. And what you do here, I mean, it's maybe not completely clear what you do, but basically what you, for example, can do here in the search bar, you type in for piano, because I'm looking for piano music. So I type in for piano, and then I get this result category for piano. I click on that, and then I get all piano music, which is 39,290 pages, where every page contains 200 pieces. So we have something like 800,000 piano pieces. But if you look for a specific piece I uploaded, of course, you just type it in here, like the name of the composer, for example. I'm just reminded of this piece by Melanie Chasselon, so I can just try it. Oops. But even with my little mistake here, bam, immediately you get even the score I took. It's the first. Maybe it's recommended because I clicked on it, but if I click on that, I see here all pieces. So I click on the piece, and then I click on vollständige Partitur, or in English full score or whatever. And I can also have a preview here, but if I just click on that, then you get the score if you're registered. If you pay, I don't know, 20 or 30 bucks a year, which I of course do because I download every day. If not, I think you have to wait 15 seconds, and then you can click on some link, and then this opens, and then you get the score like this, which is the score I use. But let's go back to the for piano page. Now, where is it? Okay, this one. What you can do here is you can sort this list by all kinds of stuff. So this is like a database now. We have here work types. So for example, you can have waltzes, all piano music, which is waltzes. You can have the show page, which means that it shows all those pages. You can restrict to that. You can even exclude it if you want. Or you can restart here. I never use that. I only use show pages and restrict. If I click on show pages, of course, as you can see here, we have a filter intersection of for piano music and waltzes, which is now much less, but still a lot. And if I click, oh, this is the wrong thing. If I click on restrict to, well, then I get this filter section, but now we have actually restricted, as you can see here, literally to piano music and waltzes. So I can further restrict to other stuff, or I can show the pages. So for example, I can now restrict to here romantic. I can restrict to waltzes for piano which are romantic. I can further restrict to E flat major. Sorry, come on, here, E flat major, restrict to. What do I get? I get all piano pieces which are waltzes, which are in the romantic era, which are in E flat major. How many are there now? Okay, now I shouldn't have clicked on restrict to, because I want to actually see them now. So let's go back and click on show pages. So now I have still a lot, and I realize I was wrong. It's 200 from 364. So it was not 800,000, which I said before. It's each entry counts as page here, but anyways, whatever. So here you can see, for example, Chopin, which fits. It's a piano piece. It's a waltz. It's an E flat major, this one. And it's romantic, yeah, fits perfectly. But as you can see, there is tons of unknown music, many of which I haven't played, which I hopefully will play at some point, which is a nice waltz music. For example, without even looking, I can just click on something. It's a bit difficult to click on something because you actually have to click okay, I just click on this. This is now whatever, flirting in the park, probably a little bit straightforward, but definitely a cute waltz. Probably fun to play. And so you can find nice music anyway. So that's imslp. And as I said, try here first. Then you go to pianophilia.com. This is the second page website I want to demonstrate, where I get a lot of music from. And here you click on keyboard music discussion, and then you have all those threads where pieces are. For example, French piano music, or Alphonse rarities, or whatever, Russian and Soviet composers, where I get a lot of my music from. And for example, if you want to just look at the threads, then you can click on the threads and just look at them. But if you really search something, I think that's the point of this video, you type it in here. For example, I don't know, let me just think of some Russian composer, like Tchaikovsky. I hope it works like that. Yes. Then you get the search results, and then you can click on whatever, this one for example, and then it shows where this name appeared on the website. And then you see, okay, this is here an album of Soviet children's music, and so on. But of course, if you search one specific piece, then you wanna type in the whole thing. Like if I go on my channel and if you search the score for something, you try to type the name of the composer, maybe also the song name in, and then you find it. If I got it from here, basically, that's something you have to try out, and you have to register to this page, which is free, in order to download. So as you can see here, you can just download these files, and then they open up like this, and then you can find your new music. That looks quite interesting, actually. But anyways, this is Pianophilia, and then the last page I use is this page called ale07.ru. It's a Russian webpage, and if you use Google Chrome like I do, then you can click on the top right here on the translation symbol. This page is of course Russian. Sorry, this is actually the main page here. Okay, it was already the main page. If it's Russian, then well, maybe we cannot read anything, but you can translate it into whatever language you want by choosing the language here, but I use English. So now we can read what we do. For example, here I can see a main section piano, so I click on that. And then I see I have popular songs and selected songs of Soviet composers, and popular works for piano and concert pieces, and dance rhythms of the past like waltzes, tango, and so on. Or I can click on favorite pop tunes, or just popular ringtones, or songs of our days, music lovers, library, and so on. Or I can even look at the composers here. You can have Russian composers. Click on that, get a lot of Russian composers. Or you can click on Soviet composers, which is not necessarily Russian, of course, but then you get other pieces, which are not many actually. Did I click the right thing? Sorry, everything I should click. Yes, this of course is a much bigger list. Here, Soviet composers or foreign composers, but I would use rather imslp for that, to be honest. But so for example, we want to find out now the score of the newest video I put up. And what we do is we go on the web main page, then we type in, so I go to my channel and I click on my channel, I click on the video, then I copy, I can just copy the title, Control C, and then I go to Google Translate. I already tried this out, but I go to Google Translate and I type it in English, it's translated to Russian. So now you get the Cyrillic expression of that. And I use always Google Translate just because that I can do this thing reverse, that I think in the language of Google, which works fine. Then I Control C that, then I go back to that page where I get most of my Russian things from. And then I put in Control V. Maybe I delete this hyphen here, it's not necessary. And then I just look for it. And then what I have to do is basically try out if I can find it, or if I can see the score here popping up, if I can see, aha, Afasniev evening song somewhere, And if I look here, then I cannot see it so far. I have to go to the next page. Yeah, and here, for example, you see Afanasiev evening song. And if I click on that, then we get a big page where I don't want to read everything. So of course I press Ctrl F to search in that page. Top right, you can see we have the search thing. And now I can type in, if this page is now in English, already translated by Google, I can write an evening song. And then I get my results here, evening song. And then I see, aha, this is in this book. So I click on Skachat. And then I have to wait 15 seconds here, which I can demonstrate. Basically, you wait 10, and then this green thing pops up. This is a link for download. You click on that, green. Then you get a Yandex page. You can have a look at it, or you can just download it. If you download it, then you get the PDF. Then you get a PDF with many things. And what is this? I didn't click anything. Okay, if you want, you can basically now go through all of that. But of course, to be more effective, you go back to this book, and then you can try to see, okay, this is like in the middle end-ish, So this is like in 60-70% of the book-ish. And then I can see how many pages does this have. Like here it's written 50. So this should be at page 30 or something, 35 or whatever. I go to here. Let me just start to look from here. This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. This is it. This is the piece. Because you can see this fits. So there we have the score. That's how it works. You will have to spend some minutes for that. I cannot answer everything. I don't get any donation at all recently. So, people, it's clear that people always want everything for free, and I also like to have everything for free and immediately. But I also have work to do and so on. So I hope this video helps. That's why I'm doing it, because it's really imslp, which I deleted, pianophilia, and la07.ru, which are the three main pages. Sometimes, occasionally, I use other pages, which I made another video on a long time ago, actually. But I use them so rarely that I really don't even want to mention them. I just want to mention those 3 pages here. And please check those 3 pages before you comment, if it's possible for you. If you really want to know the score, and please don't write me emails to get the score. I don't want to get so many emails to just send scores around, if you really, really, really want to know and you search for so long and also did what I showed you here, okay, then you can write me, because then I realize you really want it. But if you just, it's a little bit too much for me. But this is, for example, for this thing, I could demonstrate other pieces. And of course, it will not be that you get it in 2 minutes. Sometimes you have to search a bit, for example. But I think that's all I wanted to say. Hopefully this is helpful, and you can leave a comment if you have questions or something. And have a nice day.